fantastic opportunity tonight. We actually have people logging in from all over the world. This is quite a webinar. We've been doing it within a short time. It's really booming. The lines are blowing up right now. So welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to talk about a business that I hope all of you are not allergic to money, but I'm going to share with you an opportunity with this company called Jeunesse Global that is literally changing thousands of people's lives around the world. It's really my honor to be here today because now I was like most people. I've been a business owner for many, many years, and I've made money but also lost money. And a little bit more than 6 years ago, when my friend asked me to get involved with this business, and I was intrigued. I never really made money in this industry, but what I saw was a fantastic business model and an opportunity to help people look younger, feel younger, at the same time create a global business. And I don't think I would be too far to say that all of us, on this webinar today, we want something more in life, and I was one of those people. So I'm going to go ahead and start and share with you this concept, because the world today, we're all about global convergence, isn't it? There's a lot of business out there. There's a lot of things happening out there that's happening, and it seems that people making money, but we're not a part of it. There's a technology, the biotech, the high tech, such as the boom of the internet. It's out there, but how are we becoming a part of it besides being a user? So one thing these technologies has enabled us to do is to be globalized, becoming closer and closer together as multiple people around the world, connecting people. And this has created a new economy. I know when I say that all of you feel something that, yeah, there is a new economy. Some folks almost say that, yeah, it's a new economy, but it's a shadow economy. Nobody knows who's making money, but they are. Well, I'm going to give you an opportunity today with Jeunesse, because this company started a little bit more than 6.5 years ago. Well, it's founded by Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. They're amazing business people. They've been in the computer industry for many, many years. And a little bit more than 6 years ago, they decided to start this company. They were on the search for their own founder youth anti-aging solution, and they came upon some technologies that's truly amazing. And these last 6 years, along with our chief visionary officers, Mr. Scott Lewis, and tremendous efforts by the staff of Jeunesse, we've grown to become a billion-dollar company. That's amazing in 6 years. We're doing business in more than 100 countries around the world. Now, some of you are thinking, well, what does that have to do with me? Well, you will see, because it has everything to do with you, because no matter what, we are out there. We are people on this earth. We can take advantage of this. I'm going to tell you how in a minute. And besides that, Jeunesse has just announced as the winner of 6 American Business Awards and Telly Awards and many other awards for marketing and business practices, not only in our industry, but in business world. We're competing against other companies such as Microsoft, IBM, Apple. All those are well-known companies, but we won awards. We've actually won 95 business awards the last 6.5 years in business. So this company is doing a lot of things right. And besides that, just imagine, we were included in the Inc. magazine, the top 500 companies in the United States. So now the Inc. 500, which comes out once a year, is the fastest growing privately held companies in the US. And in our industry, we were ranked #1 within that list. We're number 258 on the list. Well, this year, if we're going to rank again, we'll be a lot higher, because we hit $1.1 billion in sales last year. So you're probably thinking, well, Samson, wow, that's all great. So $1 billion company, so what does that have to do with me? Well, first, let me tell you about the foundation, the technology that's really driving this company. It's called the Youth Enhancement System. Now, I don't know if you noticed that today, nobody wants to get old, do they? Everybody wants to stay young. No matter how young they are, how old they are, they still want to stay young. And Jeunesse, about a little bit more than 7 years ago, Randy and Wendy came upon some technology that's literally changing people's lives. It's biotechnology that's happening. And through these, they start to grow a whole line, a whole system, working with some world-famous doctors in anti-aging to develop these products that all of us can use without changing our daily habits to really help enhance our body's ability to stay young. I'm going to share with you first Dr. Nathan Newman. Well, Dr. Newman is one of our medical advisory board members. He's also a world leader in stem cell technology formulation. He's located in Beverly Hills, my own backyard. And at the same time, he's a tremendous doctor, research, and he's out there with his patients at the same time. Well, he's created something amazing. He's created a skincare line that contains something called growth factors. Okay, so I'm going to give you a very short and simple explanation. As when we're young, or for those of you who have kids, we have great skin because our cells are very active. So they're constantly talking to each other. The chemical language that the cells use to talk to each other is called growth factors. So Dr. Newman found a way to capture all the growth factors that human adult stem cells make, and then left the stem cells behind. He put 200 plus growth factors into the skincare line. Well, it's 200 plus because there are a lot of growth factors out there that we cannot even test for. It's literally the whole language of our cells. Now, stem cells is about regeneration. So these signals, when our skin uses the skincare line, such as the serum, the moisturizers, the body lotions, it contains the growth factors. Your skin gets a signal, gets the growth factors, and they start working again, rejuvenating themselves again. It helps support a healthier immune system in your skin. It helps it tells your body to grow more blood vessels, be healthier overall. So people's skin, they start changing. Well, we've done some clinical studies, and the results are incredible. There's more than 100%. Well, it's 100% of the people feel that but after using the product, that they will highly recommend it to their friends and family. Also, 87% of the people they see that their skin look younger, they feel younger, and I'm going to show you a picture. And we sent our product to a third-party laboratory who did a clinical study using computer scans of people's faces before and after using the Luminous serum, for example. And subject one, this lady here, after 56 days, got 65% decrease in deep lines and wrinkles. And then this gentleman here, after 56 days, got 52% decrease in fine lines. And these are computer scans that actually read how many lines you have on your face. So that's the fact. Now, the next slide I'm going to share with you is a good friend of mine. When we started the business, she was 62 years old, and Winnie decided to use on half of her face. So if you look on here, you see Winnie, and she used on the left side of the picture that you're looking at. You see her cheekbone and jawline very tight, while on the right side of the picture, you can see the laugh line at the corner of her mouth and her nose is deeper, and her face is actually sagging. At the time, when we took the picture after 10 weeks, I was like, Winnie, you look like you had a stroke. Your face is crooked. I definitely need to start putting it on the other side also. And Winnie went to talk to a friend who's a medical doctor who also has a PhD in skin cancer research. He said to Winnie, look, if the product is really stem cell technology, that means your skin is being rejuvenating itself. It's not even from the product. It's actually talking to your skin. It's your skin that's doing the work. So if it really is the case, you want to see the inside of the skin, see what the difference is. And as you can see, we have the picture of the side where we need use the serum. And there's a lot of collagen. The other side, which she did not use the serum, there's no collagen. And we lose about 1% collagen every year after the age 21. And also that the process of aging, if we get into the sun, it's even faster. So at that time when we saw the pictures, we were so excited because to be very matter of fact, the product out there, you use it, it worked. We wash it off, it doesn't work. Well, this is more of a permanent change to your body because again, it enhances, it tells your skin to rejuvenate itself where it slowed down before. Well, that's what happened when we get old. That's why we age. So this is truly brand new, exciting anti-aging technology. Now, the other product I'm going to share with you, I won't be able to do all of them because there's just too much to talk about. All of them are cutting edge. The other exciting product I want to share with you is the Reserve. Now, I would have to tell you, when the Reserve came out in the second month of business, I was not really that excited because I didn't understand it. Well, they said the reserve, which is a gel, a liquid form, it contains a lot of amazing things like cherry juice, grape extract, aloe vera, pomegranate green tea, blueberry, acai berry, and also 75 milligrams of resveratrol, which the company had put into each sachet. So a box of reserve comes with 30 sachets, and that will last you 1 month or half a month, depending on how much you eat a day. Well, at the time they say, you know what? They send it out to a test. The reserve, this liquid, can actually penetrate into your red blood cells and slows oxidation, fight oxidation. They did a laboratory test. The company has a test to do that. But also, it's very interesting that, when I did look online, and you can do your own research about what resveratrol can do, I found that in 2002, it was published in the Nature magazine, which is the most famous, the biggest scientific magazine in the world, of about a doctor who did research and found that resveratrol seeks out a gene called sirtuin, which controls the speed of aging. And in a sense, he was looking for the fountain of youth, how to turn the key on so we can slow aging. So that when that study came out, a lot of people got excited. Since then, there's over 3,000 clinical studies online. You can look at what resveratrol can do. And the reserve is a fantastic product. It supports healthy cardiovascular health, supports healthy cholesterol level, supports healthy blood sugar level, and many other things. So you just do your own research. And the reserve itself is really amazing, great tasting product. And to date, folks, I mean, for me, it was a real eye-opener, because I've never eaten any supplement that I can see visually change my body. But I will tell you, not only me, but thousands of people around the world, they see great benefit from that. Even healthy people getting that extra energy, getting that extra boost, when they work out or throughout the day when they're hungry, is truly amazing. And so with this product, it actually is the #1 selling product in all of Jeunesse. So you can imagine, the proof is when people use it, they use it over and over and over again because they feel something different in the body. So with the system like this, it's very simple. So these are what I talk about are the technologies of tomorrow that we can use today. And even without, doing the business, this set of technology, you have to look into it more. It can literally change people's lives and improve their health. And there's thousands of people have done it. I've seen it. So now, my question to you is, if something works, do you think there's a demand for it? Oh, absolutely. As a business person, I know right away. If something really is beneficial to people, there will be a demand. And Jeunesse has proven that. We hit a 1.1 billion last year. Now, if you're open to making money, you can continue to stay on this webinar. And I'm one of those people, like I said earlier, that I want something more in life. I mean, I have retail stores, which I work pretty much, 6 to 7 days a week for many years. And I made money, but also lost money because, in life or in this world, there's something called economic cycle that goes up and down every 7 to 10 years. And we're about due for another one. And more than ever, today in 2016, there are a lot of people looking for plan B, or they're looking for something real to get their hands on that can, they can do to make money besides the job that they have. Or maybe instead of plan B, they make it a plan A, because what they're working isn't working, or just tired of working so much and not getting paid what it's worth, or getting less and less and less, getting more pressure and more. I mean, there's so many people. It doesn't matter what industry, it doesn't matter what ethnic group, it doesn't even matter what country. So the next, maybe 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, I'm going to briefly talk about the compensation plan. And this could be for you. First way to make money when you start the business for $49.95 in the US, and then $29.95 in overseas. Well, you can get your business started. You will get a fantastic website, which costs hundreds and thousands of dollars to make. You get an online back office system, so your whole business is paperless. And then for right away, you can make a retail profit. Anybody that goes to your website in the countries that we ship to, well, they can purchase retail. So for example, a bottle of serum or a box of reserve, same price. Wholesale is $85.95 US, and the retail is $137.95. And then you have a customer, and instantly you make $52. What happened is that when the customer orders it from your website, well, you don't have to ship the product. The company will ship it from their inventory from one of their 20 warehouses or 20 other offices around the world. They will ship it for you. So just imagine, this is an inventory-free business, it is truly amazing. It's global, 100 plus countries, okay? Now, second way to make money, as you go out, share the product and the opportunity, you're gonna get some customers, okay? So when you find people who want to buy the product, you make the retail profit, or prefer customer. If they get a discount, they put themselves on auto ship or order over and over again, or they want to become a whole associate. And so when they join for $49.95 in US or $29.95, they become associate. And that time, they purchase whatever product they want. And we have packages that the company has put together, optional. And if they buy one of these packages, well, you can actually get a new customer acquisition bonus anywhere from $25, $100, $150 to $200. Even, well, depending on the country, because today we are on an international webinar. Depending on the country, you could make $250 or up to $500, depending on how much product your customer buys or your associate buys. So it's very powerful. Now, this is a fast start bonus, which helps you get your business started right away. The more people you have, the more customers you have, the more product they buy, the faster. Now, just as a hint, just to let you know, again, though, depending on the country, these packages are put together with in mind anywhere from 5 to 25% discount on the wholesale price, folks. So you're actually helping the person that you refer save money. So it's a fantastic deal. It's a win-win situation. Okay, and you get a referral, new customer acquisition bonus as a result. Now, the third way to make money is very exciting. It's called leverage income. It's called team commission, and this is global, folks. Anytime, in Jeunesse, you're going to build two teams. For example, left team and a right team. Well, anytime somebody decides to join you in the business as a preferred customer or a wholesale customer, associate, or a distributor, well, they can buy product. Anytime they buy something, you get points. When you get enough points, you get paid. So anytime, the more products people buy and sell and use in your team, the more money you will make. That's how it works. Okay, so when you have on one team 300 points of product and the other team 600, this combination, you automatically make $35 US. That's like, for example, one bottle of serum is 60 points. So we take hypothetical. In your team, as you grow the business, anytime that the people that you refer or they refer, that on one team you have 5 people buy 5 bottles, and the other team, 10 people buy 10 bottles, you have 900 points. And you make 35. And this could happen over and over and over again, depending on how many people use the product, how much product is sold in your team. So now the most you can make is 750 cycles a week, which total $26,250 a week. Now for me, that's a pretty big number. If you multiply that by 4, that's $105,000 a month. But for me as a business person, when I see a business that you can get involved in less than $2,000 a year, and then you start building the business, well, I would just keep working and working and working. That's it. And the bigger the team, the more people using and buying and selling the product, the more money I make. It's that simple. There's no income claim whatsoever. It's all based on effort, but I see the opportunity here. Now, the other amazing thing is with this pay plan, the team commission is global seamless. That means the people that you refer can be in any countries around the world that we ship to, 100 plus. And same thing, the people that you refer, that they can refer other people. So anytime they buy or sell product, you can make money also. So it's amazing. It's truly global seamless. The world will come together. All these countries will come together. You will automatically, down the road, have an international team. Folks, if you've never done global business before, I cannot tell you this is the easiest platform to do because it's already done for you. It's just like Facebook, people know people know people. Like LinkedIn is the same. So with this, we just keep sharing the product and the opportunity over and over again. Now, the fourth way to make money is called leadership matching bonus. And the way it works is, the higher you move up the ladder, the more matching bonus you make. So as you go out, sponsor people into the business, and whatever product that they buy anytime, and their team buy, anytime they make a team commission of $35, you have a chance to match them 20%, $7. When the team sells enough product, buys enough product, they make 35, you make 7. So then now that's your level 1. You have an opportunity to make 2-level matching. The second level is at 15%. Anytime the people that you sponsor, that they sponsor, those people build their team, and anytime product is sold, they make the team commission, you have a chance to match them 15%, $5.25. And then it goes to level 3, which is 10%. Level 4, 5, 6, and 7 is 5% each. Now, if you're good at math, it's very simple. You know, there's no limit to how many people that you can sponsor as your level 1, and there's no limit to how much you can make. It's that simple. Now, we're pretty much incentivized to teach them to build a business, to teach them about the product, to teach them about all the necessary things to do the marketing. And the more your team makes, the more money you make, because the more product they'll be moving. It's that simple. So now, when you get to the top, oh, it's wonderful, because besides, you want to make more customer acquisition incentive. Is if you have 5 customers, your level 1 goes from 20 to 25% matching. When you have 10 customers, it goes from 20 to 30% matching. So you want to get to more customers, okay? And because, like I said, when you get to the top, diamond and above, the 6th way to make money is very exciting. It's called a diamond bonus pool. And what happened is that, the company every quarter takes out 3% of global company commissionable sales volume and split with the top leadership in the company. I just told you last year we did $1.1 billion US. So you can imagine how much money was split out among maybe less than 200 people. So it's huge. Everybody's shooting for diamond, okay? So now, besides that, how many of you love to travel for free and get promotions and maybe get some free training online and all that? Well, to help you build a business. Well, incentivize you to get more customers. It's all there. My favorite part is the travel. I think, personally speaking, I think some people join Jeunesse just to travel. Well, twice a year, everybody gets in Jeunesse, okay, gets a chance to win some trip. If you work hard, you do some sales, your team does it, moving a lot of product, making money, hitting some goals. Well, the company will pay, for example, your hotel. Maybe you do one of your airline voucher for your airline ticket, and maybe even a cruise. For example, in May, there are about more than 5,000 people going on a Mediterranean cruise, and that's one of the best vacations. I mean, it's going to be for a week. Can you imagine? I mean, 5,000 plus people flying in from all over the world on 4 different ships, folks. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then we also have a promotion going now to Orlando, Florida, USA. That's where our world headquarters is. This is the first time that we have an international conference in Orlando, and you will get to actually see and preview a brand new 180,000 square foot building, world headquarters. So it is very, very exciting. We are shooting for 20,000 people there. It's going to be very, very exciting, and you can win the trip. I mean, you just work hard and you can get that trip paid for, and maybe a couple of tickets to Disney World too. You never know. There you will meet the owners and also the top leaders in the company to learn from them and see what's happening, and it's going to be a great, great event. And in terms of the overall industry, well, let me just tell you a little bit about what's happening, because last year we ranked number 38 in the world in our industry. And what is happening is that this graph shows you something very interesting. New companies, when they start, they're in a formulation stage. They're trying to put the products together, the pay system together. They're trying to put the way they do the business together, the formula for success, pretty much. And when they get some traction, well, they go into the concentration stage. Now, the stage where most people make a lot of money is called momentum. That's when everybody's heard of Jeunesse, but nobody knows what it is. But they're looking to find out from somebody, and that could be you. And that's called momentum. That's where a lot of people, that's where the sales of the company will explode, and it becomes automatic. And I would tell you something very interesting. And in Jeunesse, what I found is that we're past the formulation, and we're in a concentration stage, waiting to get to critical mass, because right now, people in the business, anywhere from 6 months to a year, many people, okay, majority of the people, they have an international business all over the world, because people know people connecting all over the world. So just imagine, though, if you have an opportunity to build your business in 100+ countries, as the world turns, the world never sleeps. You could be making money 24 hours, 7 days a week, if you have the global organization building the business together. And that's when it will get to a point where everybody knows Jeunesse. They just don't know where to go. It could be where you are or your team. When we hit momentum, folks, look out. This company is going to be tremendous, going to be big. We are actually already the hottest talk in town. We have a tremendous momentum in our business because many people around the world already successful with this global platform have a global business with Jeunesse. So yeah, I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see what ranking we'll be at this year. But you know, folks, there's actually less than 25 countries in our industry that does more than $1 billion a year. So we'll be up there. We'll be way up there with the best of the best. We are already one of the best. And folks, you know, in this life, you know, things change and things happen. Today, we're living in a world that's so fast-paced. Technology is changing so fast. Business is changing. The way we live is changing. It doesn't matter what country we're in. Well, it's happening. So we're living in a new paradigm. You know, the only way to really get ahead here, I mean, how can we change faster than the system? Well, we're going to catch a trend. You know, when the wave comes, you ride it, but you got to start paddling. Especially, you can start paddling with a proven system. Jeunesse is proven. The people working Jeunesse, they are making money. They are proven. Follow what they're doing. Look at what they're doing. Watch what they're doing. Do it with them, and become successful. Look, you're dealing with cutting-edge technology that none of us has the money to invest in, but Jeunesse has it. That's the advantage we can leverage on. And when you do that, leveraging on the global economy, you leverage your risk, the ups and downs in the business. I build globally, so my business all over the world, I don't have to worry. And besides that, this business, we build when we want to. So whenever we want, you know, the flexibility and the time freedom that we want, that's what we can get from this business, okay? Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to check something, see if the people online are ready, okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and see if my folks are ready. All right, hold on 1 second, please. Okay. I'm going to call a couple friends of mine, and we can see if we can get them to say hello, okay? All right, we have a lot of people on the line tonight. It's very exciting, so I'm going to start calling people up. These are some of my business partners and friends from all the world, and I'm very proud to have them as partners. First, I'd like to call on a dear friend of mine. She is actually in Orlando, Florida, and she's an amazing lady. I met her a little bit, actually almost 10 years now. I've known her. And my dear friend, Judy Curley. Please give a virtual hand for Julie. Hi, Julie. Judy, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Glad we have you on the line. And tonight, I know, you're very busy. I know you just picked up your daughters from the airport. Very busy. And glad to have you here on the webinar. Judy, I know that in Jeunesse, I still remember, when I first started, I saw a product testimony about the eyes. I was like, who is that? Oh, that's you, isn't it?
That's right. I was the first tester.
Wow. So it's amazing. And I know you're very passionate about the business. And so Judy, having worked Jeunesse, how long now? From the beginning, right? 6.5 years?
6.5 years.
Yeah. How do you like the business?
Love it. I wouldn't do anything else.
Now, may I ask how old you are?
72.
Wow, so you're 72 now. So you are an international businesswoman, I've heard, right? Your team is all over the world.
That's right.
Wow, that is very impressive. So may I ask you, what gets you out of bed every day about Jeunesse? What do you love about it? What does it give you?
It gives me freedom. It gives me the fact that I can make money and still take care of my family and do things, and it'll be my retirement. It's great. Love it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, because I heard today you are gonna by the end of this month, you're gonna move up a rank in Jeunesse, aren't you?
Yes.
As if it's a long time coming.
Too long.
Well, I know one thing is Jeunesse. We always talk about it, is that people move up the rank at their own pace. So, but when it comes, It's least when it comes least when you least expect it.
Expect it, yes.
Well, if there's something you can tell the folks out there, a lot of people on this webinar, they're brand new. Can you say maybe just one or two sentences to encourage them or to tell about what's so special and what has changed for you?
My life has changed radically because now I don't have to work. I don't have to be a slave to someone. I can do what I want when I want, and I can take care of the people that I love and I care about.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, isn't that a new way to live, huh?
It is, definitely.
Well, Judy, I'm so happy for you, and I cannot wait to hear you climb up the rank officially the end of this month. I know you made it already, but I'm not going to spill the beans. So because that honor is, I'm not going to spill the beans, but that honor is for you. So congratulations, definitely.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being on the webinar, huh?
Okay, thank you, Samson.
Okay, terrific. Okay, so now the next person I want to call on is another friend, and she's actually up in the Bay Area, and my dear friend, now let me tell you a little bit about her background. The next person I call up, she's very, very successful in the Bay Area, San Francisco area, in actually the skincare industry. She has a really high net worth clients. I mean, if you name who's who in the Bay Area, who lives in the San Francisco area, those are probably her clients. And she got involved in the business. I'll let her tell her story, but she's really a tremendous a lady that I admire, very classy, and she reached one of the higher ranks in the company called Ruby Director. And please, I will welcome to our webinar my very dear friend. If we can just unmute her, okay? My dear friend Mary Tay. Hello, Mary. Are you there?
Hello, Samson.
I can hear you. Well, you have to unmute your video.
Oh, how do I do that?
Okay, well, I'm trying. There you go. Okay.
Can you see me?
Not yet, but when you get a chance, tap your screen, and you can tap this.
It doesn't say anything.
Very good. Well, anyway, just maybe you can share with us. Let me ask you. So Mary, can you tell us a little bit more about your background?
Okay, I've been my own business owner for 41 years, and it is a small business, but it has been rather successful for myself, but it's a small business. And I learned about Jeunesse about 6 years ago now, and it is because of the luminous serum. And it is the luminous serum that brought me into Jeunesse. And from there, I learned so much more about what this business is all about.
Well, I know you've been in the skincare industry for 40 years. Is that correct?
Yes, 41 years.
41. Okay. I mean, we're not disclosing your age, okay? but Mary Tay, let me ask you. So in Jeunesse now I know as becoming a Ruby director, it's good income. Have you ever made money in our industry before? Are you a first timer?
This is absolutely my first time. In fact, the first year, I really didn't understand, and I think I buried my face under the sand. I didn't want to know. And less than 1 year later, I earned a trip. And I thought to myself, wow, a trip? Am I supposed to study, to be trained, to be better? Not to realize it was an absolute vacation. And from there, slowly I learned about the business. But more importantly, is meeting amazing people that becomes my family. And everybody wants all of us to be successful. We all help each other. That is not a culture that a normal business have.
It's so true, Mary, coming into Jeunesse, just like you, and when you mentioned this, I realized that, just thinking about the business partners that we have over the years and helping each other become successful. They're more than business partners, they're more friends than anybody else. And having been doing this on this global platform of Jeunesse, it's very interesting that you do say that, because we're becoming not only citizen of whatever country we live in, but rather citizen of this world. Isn't that interesting, huh?
Absolutely. We become the global citizens.
Yeah, well, thank you for your time. I know you're very busy, today's Easter, so thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Samson. It is my pleasure. Thanks.
Okay, great. Well, the next person I like to call is a very dear friend of mine, and she's actually comes from the Midwest of the United States. And if you ever look on the map, right in the middle, that state is called Nebraska. I'd like to welcome, please give a virtual hand to Barb Dawson. How are you, Barb?
Hey, I'm just great, Samson. Thank you. This is so fun to have this wonderful platform to share Jeunesse, because here I hear my friend Judy from Orlando and Mary from San Francisco, and you're out in LA. Here I am in Nebraska. And how great is this? It's just awesome to be able to see everybody and hear everybody, and I love it. And I love Jeunesse. And let me tell you just a little bit about how I got started. And
well, first tell them what you do. Tell them what you do.
Well, my background is actually real estate and insurance. My husband and I have owned and operated our own business for over 30 years now. And it was only about 6 years ago that I was introduced to Jeunesse. And, at that time, I was really looking for something, a way to perhaps maybe help rebuild some of our retirement that was lost during the downturn of the economy. And my goodness, I had no idea what Jeunesse was all about. And what I found out was there's actually a way for me at 60 plus years of age that I could work hard and build a team, build an organization, and start earning that leveraged income.
Wow. Well, that definitely contrasts to real estate, where you are literally working from deal to deal, right? Yeah, and I still remember meeting you and Dick that, you guys were selling pretty sizable real estate, ranches and farms and millions of dollars. But I guess it's definitely deal to deal, and yeah, I'm glad. So let me ask you, and you're working the business with the daughters. How is that working out?
That is so great. We have 3 daughters, and they're all involved with Jeunesse. It is just so much fun for us. We get to see each other a lot. We travel together. We work together. We have fun. And I have some great friends in this industry too. I'm meeting friends from all around the world. And I would have never had a chance to do that without Jeunesse. And, I can't tell the people out there enough about how much fun it is. It really is. You talk about, working with people globally, but you get to choose the people that you work with. You get to choose the countries that you want to work in. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, that's wonderful. One thing when you say that, it just reminds me, we always say Jeunesse family, and that's what we've become.
We are. When we travel and we get to go to conferences, which are tremendous learning experience, but such a great experience to network with our Jeunesse family all around the world. I mean, it's just incredible. And, the products, as you said, our products are great. I mean, they make me look younger. They give me the energy, to accomplish my goals. And so I'm very grateful to all of you, particularly for our owners and for the Jeunesse company as a whole, because it's a major change in my life.
Well, thank you, Barb, for sharing. I know it's all heartfelt, and you shouldn't have divulged your age earlier. We wouldn't able to tell.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Barb. So we'll catch you next time, huh? Thank you so much. Have a good night there in Nebraska.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good. Well, the next person I'd like to call up, now the last person I'm going to call up, and it is a gentleman, a young man. He's first time in this industry, and he's become one of the top money earner in all of Jeunesse. And he's built a sizable organization in Indonesia and many countries. Please give a virtual hand and welcome Steve Mangdan from Indonesia, Jakarta. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Samson.
How are you?
How are you? I'm great.
Well, happy Monday to you.
Yeah, it's a Monday morning here.
Well, thank you for getting up early to be on this webinar.
No problem. Hello, world.
Well, they're all looking at you. So, Steve, very excited to see you. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen you face to face. Well, actually, not that long ago, but a few months ago. But for us, you know, if we don't see each other every month, it's a while.
Yeah.
So, Steve, can you tell the world of Jeunesse out there, tell them a little bit first about your background.
My background, I am always working as an employee. I still remember my first career as a sales credit card in the mall, and I worked hard my way up and to become a top management in many international freight forwarding, you know, export, import, logistic. And on 2011, that's where I got to know about Jeunesse Global, because at that time, Jeunesse was about to enter the market of Indonesia, and the local partner appointed me to become the general manager because of my background to handling import and logistic. And after 2 years working as the GM for Istokis Jeunesse Global Indonesia, I started to see many lives have transformed. Their income surpassed my 15 years income, and you know, they're just like housewife, just employee, people who have no business background. And I think to myself, after 2 years, if they can do it, I can do it as well.
Wow. I know. I still remember at the time. I mean, you definitely help out a lot. I mean, definitely a big part of the success for Jeunesse in Indonesia. But you know, I mean, that was a brave step, though. You know, because when you don't have a job, you don't have a salary. Obviously, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
So then let me ask you. You know, having now been involved in Jeunesse, and you have now reached a diamond director. Shooting for double diamond very soon. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Huge accomplishment for anybody in the industry, especially first timer in the industry.
Yes.
You know, can you share with us how it has changed your life?
Oh, definitely. It has changed my life completely. It's changed the way I look at things. You know, it's very rewarding. It's not just a money. Yes, the money is very huge. My yearly income now become my monthly income, and I bought like 4 property because of my 2 years in the business, comparing to my 15 years career as a employee. I don't buy anything, you know. But the most rewarding part is, you know, we have a chance to help people in terms of product, make them feel younger, look younger, healthier, but we can help also a lot of people to make their life, you know, transform. They have a freedom of time, they have freedom of financial, yeah, their life getting better. That's for me is success, you know, helping a lot of people. And I can get also traveling around the world. That's something that I cannot do when I become an employee. And it's, you know, very amazing for me. And for me, this is the life that I want, and I want to share it with a lot of people.
Wow. Love that. That's from the heart, Steve. Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. You know, for a lot of people who don't know, you know, the average income in Indonesia in the big city is probably maybe $300 a month, huh? Right around there. Huh?
Yes, that's the minimum wages in Indonesia for people who start working. So it's very low. But I see people, you know, changing in this business from $300 a month become $7,000, $10,000 US. That's all. Huge changing for life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess when the people are working very hard, it's all the income's all based on our effort. But definitely, it's an
Of course.
opportunity. Yeah, how hard they work. So, well,
Yeah.
Steve, really congratulations, and I can feel your passion. I know it's Monday morning. You got up early to be on this webinar, but thank you so much for your sharing. Thank you. I will see you
Thank
very
you,
soon.
Samson.
I will see you very soon,
See
my
you
friend.
very soon. Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, folks, I mean, we are just regular people, as you can see here. And one thing is that uh, in this business, there's no guaranteed income whatsoever because it's all based on effort. But to be realistic, and you have to work hard. But the opportunity is this, because I'm one of those people, just like the people that's on this webinar today who shared, that, what, if you give me something that's real, substantial, you give me a business model that's global, where if I work hard enough, the income could be unlimited as long as I never stop working. It could be down there. And just seeing the potential and knowing my own work ethic that I can get there, you know what? I will get there. And that's what I've seen, one of the most common, the most common character in the people who succeed in Jeunesse, because they know it does take work, but they're not afraid to do it, and they do it over and over and over again. And I know some of you on this webinar even has been a part of Jeunesse for a number of years, and whatever rank you're at now, just shoot for the highest, because you never know what can come along and who can come along to help you explode the business, to really bring a new group of people in to use the product and increase the sale in whatever market they're in. I mean, all the people on this webinar tonight, they have businesses in multiple countries. But you look at us, we are just normal people. All of us has never made money in network marketing before, only Jeunesse. Why and how? Well, it's because of the platform, because we cut the trend, because the company can support, because the company is stable. This is an incredible business. That's why Jeunesse is the talk of town. So folks, I hope that you take this webinar seriously. Get back with the person who put you on this webinar and get started right away. So what I'll do though tonight, very special, is that I will break for about 10 minutes, okay, 9 minutes now, and come back on top of the hour and start a basic training to how to jumpstart your business, if this is what you want to do, to start your global business with Jeunesse. So folks, thank you very much. So get back with the person in the webinar. Of those of you, stay on. I will be back in about 8 minutes now. Talk to you soon. Hello, folks. Welcome back. This is Samson coming to you from Los Angeles, California. Really my pleasure to be here sharing tonight. It's been quite a first hour. Fantastic sharing from people from around the world. And we had people who are looking to rebuild their retirement. We have people looking to replace their, or in addition to their linear income with leverage income through Jeunesse. We had people who are just were attracted by the product, but found that it can change your lives and help other people's lives. And we have somebody who's a full-time employee for many years, and just through Jeunesse, he saw other people becoming successful. He wanted to be a part of it. Now he's a diamond director. Folks, this business is for real. Jeunesse is for real. Now the only question is, how does it matter to you, and how can you get started in it? So maybe within the next 15 minutes, I can briefly just tell you how to start the business and what to look for within yourself, that you can build a solid foundation in your business and also in the hearts and minds of your business partners that will follow you in Jeunesse. Now, my own experience, share briefly, I've been a traditional business owner for more than 20 years. Well, the thing is that in traditional business, we invest a lot of money with a lot of risk. The more money, the bigger the risk. And most of us get into something that we have no prior experience or successful experience in. So we end up kind of go blindly it's like blind leading the blind, trying to strive ahead without knowing what to do next. So what I found out that in a Jeunesse business model is that other people teach you how they become successful, because it's a win-win situation. If you were able to help other people become successful in Jeunesse, automatically you get compensated for it. Why not? And so it's a win-win. And many people, especially the first-time people, they found that, you know what, because it is a global platform, it can be very fast, and we caught the trend. We have the right technology in the product, we have the right technology in the company to go global. This is a win-win. And all it takes is the simple passion from ourselves. And actually, I will have to say, just now somebody messaged me, a new business partner, and I'm excited for her that she felt that, you know, when she hear the webinar, she hear the story and about Jeunesse, she want to cry because she feel the passion. That's what it is. Well, maybe I can put it like this. I think a lot of times for many people in life, I was one of those. We just go through life doing what other people told us, or maybe doing the thing we thought was the right thing that we're supposed to do. But many times we found that it's not what really drove us. I mean, it's very interesting. From some of the most successful people in the world, what they have shared is that, success is not only about money. Okay, success is when you do something very well and being happy. Happiness is successful. So focus on your happiness. Do what makes you happy and work hard at it. And it won't be working hard. It will become a way of life. It'll be passion. A good friend of mine, also incredibly famous speaker, very fortunate to know, Mr. Les Brown. He said that in a very good way, that your passion, the things you want to do, is the will of God in you. I mean, I never bring in any religion, but if you think about it like that, if you were out there looking for your purpose, looking for a better way, I mean, most of us are too busy trying to make a living, rather than, if we're going to work hard anyway, why don't we do it in a happy way, and also become more successful as a result, because it doesn't become work anymore, it becomes your life. So that's how, what I've seen in many people. And if we look at in work, the people that are around us who are successful in our job or in business, is that they seem to keep going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because it's not work to them. It's their passion. It's what they found their purpose, what they love to do. So first, in Jeunesse, if you want to be successful to start your business, let's look at where you are today. Today we have people from all the world, from many different backgrounds, but it's a very simple truth, I believe, is that with all that you've known, with all that you've learned, with all that other people have told you, with the number of years you've been on this earth, you are where you are today, making the decisions you have, okay? Now, if you want to change it, you want something more, well, you definitely got to make decisions different way, or get into something different, get into the unknown. Now that word unknown, it seems like, whoa, it's unknown. I don't know what it is, and I'm afraid to do it. Well, you know what? But to get to somewhere else that you want to be in, you have to go into the unknown, isn't that right? Because all that we know, we're in it. So to get into the unknown is where you want to be. And there's no need to be fearful. It's just a different place, that's all. And what if there's a proven way? What if there's a system? What if people have already walked that path and they're proven it? It's already done. Well, thousands of people in Jeunesse are doing it. So first, when you get started in the business, you go to a friend's website, click on join now, fill out the application, buy whatever product or optional package that your friend recommend or you want, and get started. And you can get some product to use, because it's hard to share without actually using the product. And a lot of people now look at me and they think, Samson, wow, you look so young. Well, I'm actually 47 this year, but I look 30 something because I used the product, and I can tell you how it felt and how I like it, even as a man. Okay, so men and women, as long as you're not allergic to money, you can do the business. So then it's very easy for me to share. Now, but before we share, we need to get trained. So we actually have a YouTube channel that's free to everybody. It's part of our global system. Our team is called US Global System. Now, what that means is that what is a system? They will help you build your business very fast and very simple. You just have to use it. A lot of people, they don't use it, and they're very slow. They try to do their own way. It's like, again, blind leading the blind. So, but you want a system that's proven with people who have proven it, using it. So we have that. Many of us have used the methodology that's on YouTube. You search for US Global System or USGS official channel. Again, it's USGS official channel on YouTube. And you'll find many, many videos from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You get educated of how to do the business. It's very important. And I'm not going to tell you exactly every single step here within the next 5 minutes that I'm still on this training. No need to. Go ahead and watch a video. When other people join you, we'll get them to watch it too. So then you don't have to do the training. It'll be somebody else doing it for you, like my friend Kim Hui. She is the #1 distributor in Jeunesse. Other leaders like me and other leaders who can share our heartfelt experience with you and what works and what doesn't work. And there's many reasons behind that. So that is a system. The system is like a GPS. It's going to guide you where you want to go. But then again, like I mentioned at the very beginning, you got to know where you are today. Then you input your destination. So if you were successful in Jeunesse, whatever that means to you, it could be money, it could be not money, it could be travel, it could be ability to provide for your kids or your parents, or do things you love to do that you never got to do because money limits you. I mean, it's like, I had a dream of going to Europe, but when I wasn't making that much money, struggling my retail stores, I was like, okay, I'll settle for Vegas. There's Eiffel Tower, Venetian, and there's a pyramid there. Well, anyway, most of us shrink our dreams to the size of our bank account, unfortunately. So let's do it the other way. So let's think about, write down your goals and dreams. And the way I love to do it is that, what if money was not an issue? What would you be doing? Where would you live? Who would you be with? If you wake up in the morning, you open the garage door, what kind of cars you have in the garage? And if you had the money, where would you travel to? Or who would you help with that? Your ability would be your kids, your parents, or yourself, whatever that may be. You want to move to a new house and all that, you got to write all those things down. Because the fact is that if we never think about it, and most people don't because they got their dreams are crushed years ago, well, if we never think about it, I will guarantee you for sure you will never get it. Because that's how it works. We first think, and then we can get, right? Now, next, we have to connect. Once you watch your videos, you have to connect something. You have to connect how you see other people do the business, how you hear other people do the business, how you hear others teach you how to do the business. You have to connect all that with your action. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of people hear it, but they don't do it. And I think, you heard with Steve from Jakarta, Indonesia, he said, if he can do it, anybody can do it. And that's the thing. The doers will make the money because they go out and do it over and over and over and over again. Now, I would have to tell you I have a couple minutes left, but I will tell you this. I guarantee you, not everybody will join you. Not everybody will see the business. Not everybody will believe in the product, etc., or the company. And that's fine, because you know what? If everybody in the world believe it, there wouldn't be any poor people, right? Because if you think about it, look, you got to not only believe it, you got to know it. And I think today, when my business partner shared with me that, she feel the passion coming out, she really believes in Jeunesse. Not only belief, we know it. We know what it is. Well, what's the difference between belief and knowing? I'm going to tell you, for those of you, maybe you have some experience in Jeunesse already, or have not, or just in life. Believing and knowing is two different things. Believing, well, if you're a man or a woman, I don't think you would say, I believe I'm a man. I believe I'm a woman. No. You know you're a man. You know you're a woman. By knowing inside you without a shadow of a doubt. It's not a matter of belief. It's about knowing. Jeunesse, it is what it is. We can look at the facts. The company did 1.1 billion last year. The products, if it didn't work, if people didn't use it or get results, we wouldn't sell. The company wouldn't even last the first year. But we did it, and we worked hard to build it. And with the system, with the knowledge that we've accumulated and the things I'm talking with you right now, the way I talk now, the thoughts that are in my mind today is very different than when I was in my furniture business or my real estate business or my auction business. Very different, because I've finally grasped the basic concepts out there of what it takes to be successful. And that's what you can get. I still remember, going to events and listening to webinars and conference calls, and I will get on every single one because I just want to know what it takes to be successful. And it could be just that one thing that somebody said. It might not even be me. It could be one of the other speakers that says something that can help you turn your business around. I still remember when I was struggling in this industry part-time 10 years ago, I would hear it, but I didn't hear it. I would hear it, I didn't hear it. What that means is like, I hear what it's saying, but I didn't understand it. And the worst thing was, I didn't even ask. I thought, no, it's I'm a business owner, I know everything, and maybe I should know everything. And so I didn't ask for help. I didn't ask what that means. And you know what? In this business, it's a whole thing. To be successful, you have to break away from who you are and communicate, be open, be vulnerable, be authentic to be in this family, to be in this Jeunesse family. Because it is a family. We want you guys to be successful because we are so grateful, and gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions that can carry us through the ups and downs. And we are grateful for what we have. We're grateful for just being alive, having the opportunity. And somehow we all heard that nothing happens by accident in life. There's a reason why you are here. It's up to you what you do with it. So folks, this has been a very short training. You go watch a video, step 1 of us showcasing the business. Step 2 is how to do the business. All right. Step 3 and 4 are about how to stay in the business, and the step 4 is about leadership, how to lead other people to success. Success, yeah, you can get. If you work hard, you become successful. That is all and fine. But folks, to be great is to lead other people to success. So thank you for your time. It's been my pleasure and honor to share with you this information tonight. And I hope you got something out of it. And if you're first time, get started with the person who shared this with you ASAP, because you could override the next person that comes into the business, okay? So, and I will look forward to seeing you on our next webinar. It'll be a Wednesday night, US time. It'll be a Monday morning, Asia time. So folks, thank you very much. We will blast that in the chat group and the email later this week. So thank you. Have a great night, or good morning, good afternoon. Have an amazing day. This is Samson Lee signing off from Los Angeles, California. Take care, folks.